welcome to my channel. Susan's Just Making It. I'm Susan, and as always, I'm here making stuff, messes, chaos, and just trying to make it through life. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel. If you like today's video, thumbs up is always appreciated. And I hope everyone's having an amazing day, because I'm not. Happy Mask Monday, everyone. My video is going up a little bit later than usual when I do Mask Mondays, but I'll explain why in a minute. So, I desperately need to do some masking today and relax for a few minutes. Today I'm going to use these seaweed collagen eye treatment masks, and I believe I received these in friend mail from Lori over at Lori's Life. And I'm going to use this winter skin facial mask, which is energizing, from Spa Life, and I received this in my gift exchange box from Tina H. from Tina H. Beautiful Journey. I'll link both of them down below in the description box. So, see this? Yeah, that's why I'm doing an under eye mask today. I'm not happy about this. Yeah, I haven't been sleeping the greatest, so that's one of the reasons that I've got the heavy duty baggage. So I'm going to get these masks on, and then I have a few things today. First of all, I'm going to tell you why I'm not having a very good day, and then I have some friend mail to share, and I also have a giveaway winner announcement to do in this video. So I'm going to try to get all of it done without this video getting super long. So just get these all slapped on so I can get into doing those few things. I hope everyone's doing great. This is the last Mask Monday before Christmas, and then the next one will be the last. Then the next Mask Monday after that's going to be the last one of the year. Then we'll actually 2 Mask Mondays from this will be it, the first Mask Monday of 2023. So it's kind of exciting when you get toward the end of the year. You know, the whole countdown type thing. So I used something very similar to this. Last year I received one. I believe I got it in a giveaway win from Wicked Awesome Lifestyles. I'm pretty sure it was a peppermint one, and I really liked it a lot. It left my skin a little bit tingly, but not in a bad way. Not in a allergic reaction way, but in a refreshing way. So hopefully this one will do the same. It smells really good. Definitely smells like peppermint. Let me get this out. Hopefully I can get it unfolded, which is not freezing cold. That's a good thing, because it's not especially warm in here today. Sometimes these are easy to unfold, sometimes they're not. Today it's going to be not. Let's see if I can get it unfolded without ripping it. I think I got it. It has been such a help since I have put a wall mirror behind the table here I use. It's so much easier to put masks on than trying to look in a side mirror and stuff like that. So, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Definitely smells pepperminty. It smells awesome. So before I came in here to put the mask on, I washed my face again and toned it. So we're going to put this mask on here and see what we can do with that. And I wanted to see if it had certain benefits. I don't know, I can't see without my glasses very well. I just want to see 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes, and I can't read the rest, so it's okay. So first, I'm going to tell you why, and I apologize for hitting the table and the camera bouncing around. I'll tell you why I'm not having the best day, okay? I mentioned in a couple of videos that we were thinking about looking into buying a place and stuff like that. And we may have to make arrangements sooner than that, and maybe go ahead and rent and postpone buying for a while, because I really need to move out of this apartment. I've mentioned a few things in the past about this apartment, that, you know, all my furniture is on shims because everything's so uneven, like a fun house and stuff like that. It's an older house that's been cut down into apartments, which I can live with that. Go buy shims at the hardware store, shim up the furniture. Okay? I have like a whole neighborhood of squirrels up in my attic. Told the landlady about it, not this past fall, but the fall before. And she said, there's not much I can do about it till the weather breaks in the spring. Now, mind you, a whole winter, spring, summer, fall, and we're back into winter and nothing was done about it. Sometimes I think that they're up there tag team wrestling. I don't understand how squirrels can make so much noise, scratching, running, thumping. I don't know what they're doing up there, if they're building a whole village or what's going on. But yeah, extremely noisy, extremely annoying. Poor Harley, my cat, goes nuts because she hears them and she just sits staring at the ceiling and goes from room to room where she can hear them. And yeah, so I got that to deal with. And sometimes, somehow, behind my shower, they must be in the walls there sometimes, because you can literally hear them scurrying up and down behind the wall. And I have like one of the tub kits, and you can see it like vibrating behind the shower sometimes when they're up there, back there running. I can live with that. Right now, I don't know what the weather forecast is, what the temperature outside is. I didn't look yet today. But my thermostat says 70. It is not 70 degrees in here. I feel like my toes are about to get frostbite. My nose has been running all morning, and I just took my sweater off to do this video, but it will be going back on. So that means my utility bill in the winter goes through the roof for natural gas. I can live with that. However, this is why I'm not happy today. Okay? I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do a Mask Monday today or not, because I've been waiting to hear something, and I didn't want to get involved in recording a video. Because Friday, got up in the morning, went in, brushed my hair, brushed my teeth, washed my face, came out to the table. I usually check, you know, my email and different things like that in the morning, and then I decide what I'm going to do for the day. Take a shower and go on with my day, or get involved in this, that, or the other. So, went to the bathroom, kind of put myself together quickly, came out and cleaned up the kitchen a little bit, sat down, checking my messages. So my sister calls me. She lives downstairs in an apartment. I live upstairs. My son lives in an efficiency apartment downstairs. My sister lives in an apartment downstairs. Calls me and asks about, do I have any leaks or anything like that up here? Because water is coming down in her bathroom vent and light in her bathroom doorway. Now her bathroom is like right under my bathroom. And I said, no, I have not noticed any leaks. The only water I have used today is to brush my teeth and wash my face. She says, well, there's water running all over. I need to call the landlord. I know I'm really bad, and my sister jumped on board, but our nickname for the landlord is the Kraken. I can't tolerate this woman. Okay? She's very invasive. Her concern with me renting this apartment is that I pay rent, that I'm not causing any damage, and I'm not causing an annoyance to the neighbors and have 50 million people here and all that stuff. That is not an issue here. I am not a destructive person, and she gets rent money. But she comes here and she wants to know all your personal business, your health, your finances, the coming and goings of your company, like everything. If you change jobs, okay, where are you working now? She just is all up in your business. My older son, he lived here a couple times briefly, but at one point he wasn't even living here, and he was downstairs on the porch. I think it was right before he came up to my apartment, or he was leaving. And she's asking him, oh, are you working? Are you this, that, and the other? And he's like, I don't live here. Why are you asking me this stuff? And one time my aunt came to visit. My aunt is 80 years old, and she was parked in the driveway, and she was visiting, and the landlady happened to show up one day, and she asked my sister, whose car is that in the driveway? And my sister said, it's my aunt. She's upstairs visiting Susan. And I'm like, why is she worried about my aunt being here? An 80-year-old woman, like, what is she going to possibly, what trouble, or she just wants to micromanage everything. She will worry about the dumbest stuff, like, I don't know, cigarette butts in the yard, or, you know, just minor insignificant things that no one would think anything of, but she's oblivious to these big problems that you bring to her attention. She doesn't allow smoking in the apartments. So my sister put a can, like from canned goods, out there with a little bit of water, and in the winter she puts a little bit of rock salt so it doesn't freeze, for people to put cigarette butts in. Everyone goes outside to smoke. I don't smoke. My sister used to, my niece does, whatever. But, or so you have company that smokes. They go down, smoke on the porch, put the butts in the can. Every time she comes, she takes the cans. She takes them and throws them away. So you don't want anybody smoking in the apartments, so they go outside to smoke, and you don't want cigarette butts in the yard, then why do you keep taking the butt cans? It's not like they're left overflowing. They get emptied on a regular basis. She makes no sense. I just can't with this lady. So that's neither here nor there. That's just like a little bit of background stuff. So this is what happened. The whole thing with the leak. So she calls the landlord, and the landlord says, well, let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can get a hold of a plumber. In the meantime, try to find out where the water's coming from. So I go in and I use the bathroom, and I'm pulling my pants up, and my pants are wet. And I'm like, why are my pants wet? I look down, there was water all over the floor, by the toilet, by my sink, all over the bathroom floor. Now, mind you, I had just been in to use the bathroom a couple minutes before my sister called and said there was a leak. So I called my sister. I said, the leak is up here somewhere. There's water all over. She's like, where's it coming from? And she's panicking. I'm like, I don't know. My pants are wet. I'm trying to, like, get my slippers off before they get soaking wet. I'm trying to see where it's coming from. I said, oh, it seems like it's coming from the water intake into the tank, because I see a little bit of water spraying out of the tank, which I don't even know how much water was going down in her apartment, because it wasn't like it was pouring out. It was like a little, like, spray. So anyway, she's like, turn it off, turn it off. I said, I'm trying, but everything is so corroded, I'm trying to get it to budge. I finally got it to budge, and I got the water turned off. Now, a couple years ago on Valentine's Day, a similar thing happened in my sink. I went in to brush my teeth, went to turn off the water, and water just started spraying everywhere. And that was a whole thing. I'm not even going to get into that. So anyway, I said, I have it turned off. She says, okay, flush the toilet, make sure the tank empties, and you know it's off for sure. I said, it's off for sure. The tank is empty. So she calls the landlady back and says, okay, we found out where the leak is coming from. It's coming from the water coming into the, you know, through the pipes into the toilet tank. Susan went in there. She knows there was water on the floor. We've turned the water off, and you know, the water's off. So this is another reason I do not like this lady. She's in her 70s, and if you get short with her, she really has a problem with it, because when we had the whole episode with the sink spraying everywhere, and I called her and I told her, water's going everywhere. I tried to shut off the water under the sink. It was so corroded, I could not budge it. When the plumber came, he had to change everything out under the sink because everything was so corroded. There was no way to turn the water off. We actually had the fire department come and turn the water off to the whole building because it just was going everywhere. Flooding down on my sister's apartment. It was just flooding my whole bathroom and out into the other rooms. It was bad. So, when she had to come with a plumber, which I don't even understand why she had to come with a plumber. If you're hiring somebody, you should trust that they know how to do their job. But she feels she has to supervise, which is not even about supervising. It's just her excuse to be nosy. She's a nosy old lady. So anyway, I was short when I was on the phone because I'm panicking because water's going everywhere. I can't, you know, find a way to shut it off. And she's like, well, let me see what I can do. I'll try to call somebody. So I guess I was a little short on the phone. So when she came, she stopped in at my sister's apartment before she came up here, and she says, oh, your sister wasn't very nice. And my sister said, what do you expect? The water was going everywhere. She was panicking, trying to clean up the mess and get the water taken care of. So anyway, when my sister called and told her where the water was coming from with the toilet, that I noticed water's on the floor, she told my sister, well, I don't think she pays attention anyway. What exactly am I supposed to pay attention to? Please explain this to me. What am I supposed to pay attention to? I'm supposed to inspect my toilet, my sink, my tub every time I go in to use the bathroom? Like, I knew it was just going to start doing that. That's what I mean. And this is not the only time. There has been a lot of times she comes out with a lot of slick, smart remarks. But if you get short with her, it's a problem. But this lady does not care how she talks to people, and I'm over it. But that's not even the worst part. So, because I don't have water going into my toilet tank, I will use the toilet to pee. And then after I pee a few times, I will take a bucket of water, fill it up from the tub, put it in the toilet to dilute the pee, and then, a couple times a day, I will fill up the bucket and force flush the toilet. Because otherwise I'm going to have urine stains in the toilet bowl, obviously. And I'm going to have to scrub it all the more. So that's what I do. So, thank goodness my son lives downstairs, and my sister, I have to go out of the building and around the porch and around to go to her house. So I actually have to go outside, where my son and I use the same entry. So, to pee, I will use my toilet and use a bucket of water. But if I have to do anything else, I have to go all the way down to my son's apartment. So he has to leave the key to his apartment because his door doesn't close right, so he has to lock it. You can't just leave it unlocked because it won't close right. It will come open. So he has to leave his key when he goes to work. So if I have to use his bathroom, I have to go downstairs and use the bathroom. So this happened early Friday, like 10:30 in the morning-ish, I think. She told my sister, which she has not communicated with me directly, because my sister's the one that called because the water was coming down in her apartment and we didn't know where it was coming from initially. She has not communicated with me whatsoever. This happened Friday. It is now Monday. She told my sister that she would try to get a plumber out that day. We did have a snowstorm the day before, but the roads were pretty much cleared up by the time this happened. That she would try her best to get a plumber out sometime that afternoon, but with a snowstorm, she wasn't sure. So she called my sister back and said that they were not doing a lot of emergency calls because of the weather, but if they didn't come out Friday afternoon, they would definitely be here sometime Monday. Now, I know in a pinch you can get a plumber to come on the weekend, but she refuses to pay extra for them to come on the weekend. So there was no way one was coming over the weekend. So, Monday. So, this morning, I'm recording this around 11 o'clock in the morning. And I wasn't sure I was going to do a mask Monday because I didn't want to be recording and have a mask on and then the plumber come. So, anyway, she called me. My sister texted me about a half hour ago, which would have been about 10:30 in the morning, that she can't get a plumber out here until Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Mind you, I do not have a working toilet. This has been since Friday, early Friday. So I've gone all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. It'll be all day Monday, all day Tuesday. 5 full days without a working toilet. If this was the only issue, I would suck it up and deal with it. But after the squirrels, after this place, in the summer, it is a virtual oven in here. In the winter, it's not a refrigerator, it's a freezer in here. I freeze all winter. I can feel the drafts come in the window. Everyone's like, do your storm windows. They won't move. This place is so old and so shifted, you cannot get the storm windows down. The squirrels, the cold, the heat, shimming everything up. I've had plumbers here, I think 4 different times for different plumbing issues. My kitchen sink, I can only use one side. There's one side I cannot use at all because the pipes don't reach. Whoever did the plumbing, the pipes just, they barely reach. They don't connect. So the one side I can't use at all. I put my dishpan in there, do my dishes there. The other side I can use, but you cannot dump the dishpan or like dump a bucket because the pipes barely meet. They'll come apart and the water goes everywhere. And every so often I have to go in and hand tighten it. So, my bathroom is off my kitchen, thank goodness. So when I do dishes in the dishpan, I have to walk over to the bathroom and dump my dishpan in the tub. Because if I dump it down the sink, the pipes come apart and I have water everywhere. And not only that, if I'm washing anything sudsy, you can't do it in the sink because it bubbles all up under the sink, and I have suds like all over under my sink. And I won't bring that up because she already had a plumber here to address this. When I first moved in, I had a leak under the sink. They came, they put a new sprayer. It still leaked after that from somewhere else. I never said anything, just put a bucket. Then we had one come because the tub wasn't draining. So they unclogged that and stuff. So every couple of weeks, I take the drain cover off. I make sure there's no hair, soap buildup, and make sure that's all clean every couple of weeks. We had it because of the sink, because it broke. They had to put a faucet. They had to put everything under the bathroom sink. Now, the sink still is messed up. And then we have one coming because of the toilet now. And she was upset because when I first moved in, she had to change out the light in the kitchen. I rented this apartment when my youngest son was 9 months old. He is now 23. When the guy came to change out, because the starter, when I lived here before, the starter didn't work. It would like flicker before it would come on. It was getting, when I moved back in here, it wouldn't come on at all. She complained about that. I told the guy that switched it out, that came here, that light was there 20, whatever years ago. And he says, "Are you serious?" I said, "I'm dead serious." He says, "And she's complaining about having it changed?" I said, "Yes, she's complaining about having it changed." I had an outlet in the living room that didn't work, that had to be fixed. And this is when I first moved in, so she had to have a plumber, she had to have somebody fix the kitchen light, and she had to have an electrical outlet in the living room when I first moved in. And she complained that the rent I paid when I first moved in wasn't even enough to cover the stuff she had to have done. That's not my fault. I just moved in. I literally just moved in days ago. None of this stuff is my fault. So it's not my fault that the rent I paid you so far didn't cover that. Then, when it got cold, I moved in late August, early September of that year. So when it got cold and I went to turn the heat on, I kept turning the thermostat to turn it on, and like I didn't see a digital outread, no heat was coming on. So I had to call, and whoever put the new thermostat, some wires weren't connected right, so there was no way for me to turn the heat on, and she complained because she had to somebody come out and fix that. That had nothing to do with me either. That whoever put that on did not connect it. I need heat. So this is why I'm not having a good day. I thought I went all weekend without a working toilet. I thought somebody was going to come out today, and now they can't come out till Wednesday. Like I said, if it was just a toilet, okay, I'll grin and bear it. But I can't anymore. Between this apartment and the neighborhood I'm in, it's just steadily going downhill. I first moved into this neighborhood like 30 years ago. It was way different. So between this apartment, I'm so afraid. Every time I hear any little noise, I'm like, oh, please don't nothing break. And then the landlady, who doesn't want to fix anything, is all up in your business, always has smart remarks. I can't anymore. I just can't anymore. And whenever you call her that something needs to be fixed, the first words out of her mouth, I'm going to go ahead and take this off because it's been about 20 minutes. The first words out of her mouth is, how bad is it? And you know what I have to say to that? Well, there goes the other one. It's bad enough for me to call you. Because believe me, I do not call her unless I absolutely have to. So that's why I'm not having a good day. And like any of you guys really wanted to hear this, but I just had to get it off my chest. Because I'm about to lose my mind. I'm supposed to be so happy around the holidays. I'm about to lose my mind. The mask felt amazing. My skin feels really good. If I can get this kind of taken care of over the next few days, I'll definitely be using eye serums and babying this because it looks like I haven't slept in a month, but I have. Okay, so that's the end of my rant. Thank you for those of you that have stayed and listened to my rant. Now to get into the fun stuff of the video. I will be picking a winner. Last week in my Mask Monday, I did a giveaway because I shared a giveaway that I received from Kim over at Kim's Happy Place. And I decided that I would do a giveaway too. And I'm giving away this palette, the Ace Beauté Nostalgia, because there was a palette I wanted on Macari, and this palette and the one I wanted came together, and they were cheaper than the one palette by itself. So I'm like, oh, I'll just get them both and then I'll give one away, because why not? I don't need two of the same palette, and it's brand new. It did not come in the box, but it is brand new. It's got the color saver, and this is a palette I'm giving away, and I will be drawing the winner for that in this video, and I will be putting it in a padded mailer. Of course, I'll put this in more bubble wrap, and I'll just throw in whatever else I can fit in the mailer. There'll be at least 2 sheet masks and then whatever else I can fit in. So we're going to draw the winner to that, and only 12 people entered that giveaway. I had to be entered, you had to leave an orange emoji of whatever your choosing was, because Kim's favorite color is orange, and only 12 people did that. So if you did that, you have an amazing chance at winning. So we're going to do that, but first I want to share some friend mail that I've received since I shared my last friend mail. So I got some more Christmas cards. I got a whole bunch more Christmas cards to share, but first I want to share a gift I got, and I knew this was coming. This is from Janet, and I knew it was coming because when I messaged her to thank her for the butterfly picture and frame, she says, oh, I have something else is going to be coming, but it's for Artemis. And most of you know, but for those of you that do not, Artemis is my granddaughter that is coming in the spring, and she was named after the Greek goddess Artemis, which, for those of you that aren't familiar, she's a hunter, a guardian, an advocate. If you're not familiar with it, Google it. Very interesting to learn about. So this is for Artemis, and this came the other day, and it's handmade. It's from a small business. And yes, I opened it and I looked at it because I'm nosy like that. And they put in like a little coupon for where it came from, and they put in, like, this is like their business card and about their small business. So that was included. I'm gonna put that back in here because I think my son's coming over today, and I'm gonna let him, take this. My son, who's gonna be Artemis's dad, obviously. And it's really cute. They put the jute around here and the little tag, and it's from Deja Vu Designs, handmade in the USA. And here's like the website. It probably won't show up, but it's basically www.dejavudesigns.com if you're interested in checking that out. I'll link that down in my description box as well. And like I said, I'll put Tina and Lori down in the description box, also Kim, because I'm doing the giveaway because I want to give away from her channel, and I will put the website to this in the description box as well. So if you like this and are interested in checking out what they have, you can do so. So anyway, she showed me a screenshot, but this one's a little different. So this is what she got for Artemis. It's some sea glass, and it's got the bow and arrow, and it's wire wrapped, and then it's got the little curly Q hanger on it. So that's nice. They can hang it on something in her room when she comes. So I'm sure that my son and his girlfriend are really going to appreciate this. So thank you so much, Janet. Actually, I talked to my son on the phone the other day. I'll wrap this up after I'm done, and told him that something was coming for Artemis, and he was like kind of excited. He thought that was really awesome. So thank you, Janet. It's much appreciated by me and my son. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the cards real briefly, hopefully, because this video is getting super long, and then we'll do a giveaway winner. So I will start, I don't know, I'll just pick up one and start. So this one, it's got like a little puffy sticker on there. I know it's hard to see because it's white on white, but this is actually, I had to open it and see what it was from because it just has the return address. This is actually from Yo Adrian, and she has a channel here on YouTube, so I'll link her down below as well. And it's a little handmade card. Yes, I looked at all of them already. My bad, I did. It's a little stamped Santa, and she even has on the back, handmade with love and by, and the A. And then she put a ton of stickers in here, which are so cute. And it just says, Susan 2022, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, much love, Yo Adrian. So that was really nice. Handmade is really nice. And then the next one is from Hope over at Real Life with Hope. She has a channel, which will be down below. And she put this like shiny snowflake sticker on the back. And I will just show you real quick. I love the envelope, how it looks like a label. And she sent me this card, Merry Christmas. And Susan, peace and joy in every moment of this season, in every holiday wish for you. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And then she signed it, and then I don't know if it's going to show up as good. Evelyn signed it up here. So that's really cute. I'm just going to put them back over here. And then I got a card from Mari Cho, a subscriber here on YouTube. She put little candy cane stickers, and I will, in a little present there. And the card's really cute. It's got Santa Claus on there. And I'm going to be careful because she put some strips of stickers in here. So that's awesome, because I went through all my Christmas stickers sending out cards and such. So very happy to have some more Christmas stickers. It's got the little on the back. And then she just, the card says, may Christmas be full of fun festivities this year. And she said, wishing you all the best this holiday season. Love, Mari. So that one. And then I got one from Sunny over at Sunny's Place. Everyone that has channels, I'll put their channel down below. So if you've not checked out their channels, please do so. Show them some love. She loves sloths. She has a little sloth stamp there. I think, if I remember correctly, I think she got this from Shannon Carroll in the friendship collab that I hosted earlier this year. You have to let me know, Sunny. Is that the stamp you got? So, and then she sent me this card with Santa. I have a lot of Santa up there. And may your Christmas be warm with sharing, bright and caring and filled with love. And then she signed that, Sunny and Family. And she put this in, and I'm like, bingo card. That's kind of random, but actually she has a thing on the back explaining the card, which I haven't done yet, but I'm going to try to get to that today. I've just been really super busy over the weekend. And then I got a card from Alma Tyser. She has a channel as well. And this is so cute. It's like kind of like shiny holographic a little bit. And then she put a little Merry Christmas on the back. All the little extras are so nice. And the card is really pretty. 'Tis the season to be joyful. And she put some stickers in. It says, wishing you all the special joys of the season and a wonderful year to come. Wishing you and your family a Merry Christmas. And she put a ton of stickers in there. And then the stickers she put in, we've got like a little drink cup. And then we've got a penguin with a couple drinks. And then another drink cup. And then a little teddy bear drinking his drink. So when I first opened these, I didn't know there were stickers, and I opened them, they went all over the place. So again, stickers are fun. And then this one, I opened it. One of the reasons I opened them all is because this one was a little bit wet, and I didn't know if maybe the mailman dropped it or something. But really pretty seam here, and it's not going to show up, but the envelope has a faint like design on it. But, and then I was feeling like, that's awful thick for a card. That's because she put in a face mask. And I wanted to show it in front of mail, otherwise I would have used it today. So I'm going to use this as my next Mask Monday. Reason being, it got a little tiny hole in it. It must be when it went through the mail. And that's what I was feeling, that was a little wet. That's why I opened it, and the card's a little wet. But it's all good. It's still very juicy. And it's got a beautiful winter scene. It says Merry Christmas. And then Mary just said, Dear Susan and family, wishing you all the wonder and magic of Christmas. And then she signed it. So those are, that's my friend mail that I got since I shared the last friend mail. So now we're going to pick a winner. So before I started the video, I went ahead and put a number wheel on my phone, 1 to 12. I'm just trying to find the sheet for this giveaway. Yeah. So I only had 12 names that left an orange emoji. 12. So if your name's on here, you entered the giveaway. And I'm just going to flip this here, and then we're going to just go ahead and same giveaway rules as always. They'll always be down in the description box when I do a giveaway or do an announcement. I don't like to go through them in the video because it takes too long and they're boring, and you know all of them, and they're down there anyway. The most important rule was that you had to be publicly subscribed to my channel and to Kim's channel. Since I did this kind of I won, you can too, but a hidden giveaway. So anyway, here's the number reel, 1 to 12. I tried to like make it not so bright so you guys can see. So I'll go ahead and push start, and then we'll see what number and what name. So it stopped on 8. One of my recent giveaways was an 8. So that's weird. So number 8 is Angie Antelove. She's the winner, and I already know that she is subscribed to me and Kim both. So I don't have to look because I already know she is. And if you're curious to make sure, you're more than welcome to do so. But Angie is our winner, so if you could please congratulate Angie down in the comments, that would be wonderful. If you could please refrain from using her name so I get the video views, that's always awesome too, because it helps my channel, and growing our channel is always an important thing. If you haven't given a thumbs up yet, that's always appreciated. And Angie, this is going up sometime Monday afternoon, so I will give you until Wednesday, December 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to get in touch with me to claim your prize. And I'm pretty sure I still have your address, so as soon as you claim your prize, I'll get it on its way to you. So for those of you that stuck around to listen to my rant, I had to get it off my chest and see my friend mail. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you. I'm sure I'll see you in a video again before Christmas, but for those of you that don't watch again before Christmas, have a very Merry Christmas and enjoy your time with your loved ones if that's what you're doing for the holiday. So until the next one, bye-bye.